Why are there more people?
Wait, what?
Were they just for testing reasons? Mm,
Right, it would probably help to actually be in the thing.
We didn't give them icons. And
uh,
they also didn't enter the cave with us.
should I give Jeremy full heal? Full heal.
She gave us a short rest. Do you remember how that works?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Just wanted to see what the rules were. Like, if we get full heal at the end of every session, or if there, because
No.
some people do that. I just want. Okay.
Yeah, you don't say, I died last time.
I wonder if we'll have an accident again.
An accident involving an avalanche. But instead of snow, it's boulders.
I don't know anyone who does full heal at the end of every session without long rests. Yeah, so the way that you fix that, hold on. Let me just uh
It's not in the middle of the game. You're not
it
streaming.
shouldn't be. I mean, that also works. It's just me and I like to go back through the streams for clips. So if there's anything that
Love her.
Get ready for some improv. Let me do that then too. Just so it's out of the
Hello?
way. Hello. What?
The fuck?
What's this about pull out the Witcher?
Testing! There we go. That was weird. Padding percentage.
Oh,
That's how I
yes.
changed it.
Yes. Okay, hold on. I know what he means.
Huh? Okay, and then I just put in her and him. Perfect.
I guess Josh is going to be here for your audio check.
Good. I'd need it. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Move this back to here. Alright, we are good. Yeah, because see, all I have to do to change it for... I think it's this one? Yeah. All I have to do to make it so it's not spoilery is I just have to... There! Now all you can see is the game, and my controls on the left. Which means little fairy dude over here can perish.
Nice.
You are no longer needed. Now perish.
Exactly. But I do want to show off that Dev did this
This is just
for the
this is
character.
just like Majora's Mask.
Hey, listen!
Hey, listen!
This is just like Majora's Mask.
She is no longer... That's not Navi, that's Tattle.
Yeah, but doesn't the fairy leave at the start of Majora's Mask?
That's Tail.
Hmm.
There are two of them. Not finish. There we go. Okay. Love the elf avatar. Thank you! Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Back to sacrifice. Sorry this took so long. I had a mental breakdown last week, but everything's fine. Okay. So, last time, y'all were at a... Sorry, my brain
Cave.
shut down. You were in cave, yes.
We went to a cave and
You went to a
fought some
cave
culty
full
people.
of many, many culties. And I accidentally almost killed Asmodai. It's fine. But you did make it out, and you made it out with, if I can find it, it's in items, this chalice. A chalice made of iridescent crystal called the Infinity Chalice. And y'all have no idea how hard I had to fight myself to not refer to it as the Infinity Goblet.
Why not?
Because
Why not just call it that?
Because I'm not allowed to be funny.
Lies.
Okay, but I also chalice just sounds better. But it has been a rest. You've been able to recuperate. You've had these olives given to you by the olive tree, which I don't actually think Jeremy can consume because mask. I don't know. I mean, just looking at the mask, I'm not sure that's an option.
Just squeezes it through the air hole.
But it's the thought that counts. Except the mask doesn't think; it just murders.
It doesn't think. It just do.
It just do. Leap before you think.
It just be like that.
Exactly. But you have had the chance to rest. You should have used the first name. What first name? The Infinity Chalice? I did. Anyways. As you rest, and this, I believe you came out at evening, but it is, or at least, it has been time. You have recuperated, and Kai is kind of like, so! I think you are good to go to the city, which is like southwest, as I said. I realized something about your thing, Jeremy. By the way, off screen they learned his name was Jeremy. It was quite a good conversation, but you're not allowed to see it. I think the person who brought me here might have a little more insight on your whole situation. She might be able to help you a little bit more than I can at first, if you want. She might have more for the rest of you too. So I think before trying to sell those big old weapons, you should probably go see her, if that's good.
I mean, a lead's a lead, right?
Exactly. God, it's gonna be super weird the fact that Kai is the only one who can hear you.
Being a one-way conversation is really fucking weird.
He just says a lead's a lead, and I mean, I think that would work for you too, with your thing. She might be able to help with that too. She's super smart. Oh shoot. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
If we have a friend who can...
Back
Oh,
in 2
okay.
shifts.
I will say that when Clover gets back then. Until then, Josh got me to pull out The Witcher. Geralt, steadying the
Oh my
correct
God.
pewter, stopping it with his thumb, poured himself some
I'm
wine,
here.
took a
I'm
sip,
sorry.
and leaned back into
They
his
knocked on
chair.
my door and I had to go
He was
get it.
watching the evil monster with a smile, an exceptionally ugly one.
headphones-
Yes, said
my
Emilian
headphones-
Fucking
slowly.
Polar Express all over again.
My headphones are back. I'm here. Good. Go.
Okay. If you have a friend who can help us with communicating with our barbarian, then it might be a good idea to see her first anyway.
I don't know if communication is really her strong suit. She wasn't a very pleasant person, but she can at least help get started. Like I don't know where all the items are, but she probably will. She's the one who brought me here. She wouldn't do that if she didn't have a plan, right? She's in this kind of shadier place in the city. You'll know it when you see it. I think it's in the... Now I have to look at my map again. She's in the northerner part. The buildings are more like stony than made of wood or brick or anything, so yeah.
Is there an identifier for her specific house?
A lot of blue and green smoke, mostly.
Oh, that should be easy to spot.
Yeah, it
Hopefully.
billows out of like three windows or something. I mean, I couldn't get back in, but I could definitely see it from a passing glance.
So look for a house that looks like it's on fire. Got it.
Yeah. Go see her. I'll wait here. Cause
Wait, so are you not able to enter the town?
the town, sure, but she doesn't seem like she wants to see me very much. So maybe I should hang back. It might go smoother if I'm not there.
Did you have a fight?
I don't think so. I don't really know what happened. 1 minute I'm talking to her, and then the next minute there's this gust of wind, and now I can't get back in her. I'm outside, and I can't get back in. I'm not really sure what she did.
Or maybe we can ask her.
That'd be great. So are y'all gonna go? Because I don't actually have a big map for Vale because it's circular and Dungeon Alchemist doesn't really do that. But I can describe on the way.
Yeah, let's go.
So I guess on the stream I can pop up the very, very basic map I have. Because Vale is this rather large city. Built basically into 4 districts. Leaf, Sun, Stone, and I can never remember the last one. Apparently I don't have the image anymore. Cool. Yeah, it's just gone. Neat.
So if we go to the image that you put in here, Leaf I'm assuming is the green one.
Yeah.
Stone is the blue one, Sun is the yellow one.
Yes, and I do not remember what purple was.
Magic.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see.
The fold.
As you enter this giant city, you notice the first buildings you see are very large and beautiful. They're like mansions. And the people that are walking the street are wearing very fancy cloaks and jackets. And they're mostly trying to avoid you. And you can hear most of them talking. And you can very quietly hear one of them say, that's not what I wanted to do. Ignore the thing that just popped up on screen.
Just so you know, we're still on the pathway.
I know.
map. Okay. When I notice people are avoiding me, I'm gonna like gesture to one of them and I'm gonna say, I like your jacket.
Oh, well, they look up at the giant hulking creature that you're with, and says, well, thank you very much, madam, and they very quickly scurry away.
And I just quietly say under my breath, I fucking hate all of this.
Hey guys, you think they're acting? Oh right, they can't hear me. Fuck.
Gee, I wonder why they're acting so fucking strange around you, big guy. God, I have to get back into doing the mask. Oh no! I did a really good conversation with the mask, and now I'm gonna fuck it up live on stream. As you go down, you hear more people saying names. You get down to the middle, which is sort of the middle class people, as you enter the Stone District, and they're still looking up at Jeremy, but you finally hear them starting to say his name, Butcher. Is that the guy? That looks like he's way bigger than I expected. Really? I thought he would be smaller. I thought he would be, even bigger than that. He was fucking, you hear that. As you get down to the lowest level, where the poorest people live, they don't say anything as they look at you, but as you approach the house that is billowing green and blue smoke, you notice that all of them are keeping their eyes on you. All of them are kind of looking and like, what the fuck is he gonna do? What is this? Turn off. Stop. I want to turn
It's
off
magic.
combat. Combat won't turn off.
Let me guess. Every time Jeremy turns to look at them, they just turn away.
Nope. This time they're all continuing to look at you as you approach this building. They all will not.
know you, big guy.
The door is shut. I don't know if you
knock.
can see in there. Yes. As you knock, you hear a little bit of crashing sound, as if something has been dropped. And the people around tense. One of them seems to pick up a weapon. But then the door... Whoops. Fuck. Hey, I'd like to move her, thank you. Door opens, and out comes this one. And she sort of looks through all of you. And she goes, one moment. She looks at you. Oh, I forgot to put your frickin' people here. Hang on. She looks at you, Yuriko, and your people for about a second, and she goes, you three are irrelevant. And then she looks over at you, Jeremy, and she goes, I definitely need to know what's going on with this. I definitely can see a curse when I see one. And then she looks over at you, Asmodai, and it looks like she's about to say something, but she stops, and her eyes narrow. And then you hear her quietly go, another one. Curiouser and curiouser, I didn't think. All right, you pass. Everyone enter. Enter. And as soon as she says that, the people who are staring at you stop and go about their business.
Anyone else just as confused as I am?
I think both
Jeremy enters, but it is a struggle since he basically has to duck down.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think both Jeremy and this woman have a reputation.
Dev, if you're gonna talk that quietly, you gotta get closer to your mic. I can't hear a word you're saying.
I am like right next to the mic. Hold up. I think Jeremy and this woman have a reputation.
That'd be a fair assessment.
All right, are y'all gonna enter with Jeremy? You can
Yep.
move your tokens. I don't have to.
Boop, boop, boop.
It is very dark in here, like pitch black.
Extremely.
Yeah.
The other thing you notice is this is very cold. Like, it's not cold enough to be painful, but it's extremely uncomfortable. Oh, there is actually one thing I forgot to add. Whoops. Oh well.
Comfort? What's that? Never knew it.
Fair. You can come deeper into the home, even though you can't see anything.
Oh, I am supposed to get dark vision. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's hoping I don't
Yeah,
trip over
I
anything.
turned that off because I didn't think Erase got that. Hold on.
So as you enter, she says, I suppose you know who I am. You've interested me enough that you can enter my home, which I would say is a privilege. Try not to bump into anything. Everything is very carefully arranged, and if anything is out of place, I will notice. And I will take immediate action. Now, if I may have your names, we could get on with this.
My name is Yuriko. I come from Kamigakure.
Yes, I know where you're from, Foxwoman. I'm referring to the two interesting people in this room.
Wow, okay.
Should I even bother? She won't hear me anyway.
Well, I'm Asmodai. That's Jeremy. He can't speak. So,
Oh. Curiouser and curiouser. Tell me, and she sort of gestures in his general direction, exactly what is the nature of this curse on his body?
how the fuck should I know? I just met him.
Allow me to rephrase. Is there something on him that would refer to him, that would give him such a curse?
Well, I'm guessing it's the mask. At
Is
least
she
that's what
blind or
Kyle was saying.
something?
Mask.
How could
mask.
it not be the mask?
She walks very carefully over, and she says, You, I must see this. Bring your mask down so I might feel it.
Here comes a raging rant from the mask spirit. And he just bends down.
As soon as she touches your mask is I'm not going to do it because it's going to be loud, but yeah, you can definitely hear very pissed off as she feels around. Definitely metal, though I don't know the alloy off of touch. I definitely feel a bit of bone, and I can feel that, that can't be celestial energy. Perhaps it is from a long time ago. I don't think we've had any sort of demigods recently, especially with what happened 5 years ago. This is an ancient piece of magic I haven't come into contact with. I'm definitely going to have to look into this. Thank you very much. As for you, first of all, are the others aware of what you are?
You can already tell?
No, I mean in terms of, your abilities, your form, your shape.
I mean, I haven't showed it. I haven't talked about it.
All right, as long as I know I'm not keeping a secret. Now, I'm sure you have your reasons for coming to me. Now that you've satiated my appetite, you may ask me whatever questions you have.
Oh, sweet,
Why?
because I can definitely convey questions.
Why did Kai summon us, and why did you expel him from your home?
Kai?
The
Oh.
ghost boy.
As soon as you say that, she sort of pinches the bridge of her nose. You can barely see it because of how dark her house is. But as you said that, she snaps her fingers, and the house lights up. And you see all over her walls about, I would say, hundreds of runes. Glowing bright blue. I think you can see now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. And the house, there's also flames of blue that are glowing about. Now you can properly see. As she realizes you're probably going to be here a while. And she walks off as she says, "Do you know what the most frustrating feeling in the world is? When you think you're about to resurrect a god, and instead a small child shows up and won't stop asking you stupid questions. Defeats the point of doing any rituals. Why do I even bother? You know?
Which god are you talking about?
The sunny one, the bratty one, Solstice,
Okay, good,
the good
good.
one.
Good.
Why would I try to bring back the one who tried to kill us all?"
Well, considering that we just fought a bunch of cultists, yeah.
They're still... I could have sworn they were warped out. Y'all can move your thing, by the way. You don't have to hang out in the doorway anymore.
The door is fun. Fuck off.
Door is good. Oh, no. She begins to move off. You may look around her home. There are potions and vials and cages. As she moves away.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everything.
Everything is still pretty dimly lit, but there are yeah. You notice empty cages. This table
Well,
here.
Jeremy, cauldron, if that's even a good idea.
He's looking in it.
Mhm.
As he gets closer and he looks into this bubbling turquoise-ish liquid, Nancy turns and she goes, "I would be careful with that. It's not volatile yet, but one wrong thing and this whole house could be covered in less than pleasant substances. And I'm already dealing with one childlike god. I don't need to deal with a mess in my home." So you three were tasked with this child and his whatever he probably told you to do. Because he couldn't get because I expelled him from my home and now he needs someone else to do his lapdog work.
I want to take a look at this, and I'm gonna ask, what is this about?
Oh,
This
don't
is
touch
impressive.
that either.
I'm staying far back. I just want to know what it does.
It's what I use to enhance weapons with magical enhancement. Some people like power. I tend to give it to them, and they tend to regret it very quickly. People don't take advantage of my kindness very often.
Regret of power. I've never had that before.
I can just check all your passive perceptions. Oh, this rules. I can't. Where's passive? Shit. Dev, where would passive perception be?
Let's see. Passive perception is just like 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
10 plus
It's
wisdom.
under attributes. It's under attributes.
Is it?
Yeah, go to perception, the far right in the parentheses. Hovering over it says perception passive.
I don't see it.
I do.
I don't.
I'm hovering over the
That's weird.
because mine says 11.
Yeah. Okay. That's easy, yeah, then.
Yeah. Mine's 10.
You are
Jeremy,
not
what's
wise.
Jeremy, what's your
But I'll
wisdom?
say that you don't have to be too perceptive to notice this. The other thing you notice is strewn around, I'd say here. There are dozens of not moving sort of mannequin-looking things. And it only takes a second for it to click that they are not mannequins, because they do look like they're shifting slowly, and you realize that they are most likely zombies. And I don't have tokens for it yet, but I will next time. It is becoming more and more apparent that this woman is quite the necromancer. And I will...
I see we have company. Are we intruding?
Hilarious, foxwoman.
Well,
No,
Jeremy instinctively takes out one of his cleavers.
fair. She doesn't see that. It's also becoming increasingly apparent this woman can't see at all. Well, sort of. It's complicated. I'm not going to explain it right now. As she reapproaches this desk that she was at before you entered, you see her pick up this empty flask. And she continues speaking. She says, "This boy is a nightmare. I don't know why why you're bothering with him, but if you've already agreed to help, I suppose I have no choice but to lend you my abilities and knowledge, so whatever you think you need to get started, whatever questions you need answered, just let me know. And in return, I expect that you come back so that I can research that mask and whatever the hell you are, changeling."
How did you know that?
Oh,
How did you know I'm a changeling?
many years ago, I would say I was about 15, I attempted something that would allow me to see the dead. It backfired horrifically, and now I can only see one thing. And that's souls. I can see what you are, because all I can see is the very essence of you. It's why I could tell how damaged your big friend over there is. It's why I can tell the foxwoman is a foxwoman. It's why I can tell what you are, even beyond being a changeling. It's a talent.
Wait, does that mean she can see you?
Fucking doubt it. She only said something about you. Something about curse or some shit. We're probably intertwined. Fucking fuck. Wish she'd fucking see me. It'd be much more impressive. And just your shit ass. Oh god, I'm so bad at that. Damn it.
Kai sent us to find some artifacts.
Artifacts, I imagine, for that ritual that he's a part of.
Yes, we were wondering if you could help us find them.
I have
Give us some direction on.
I have a book on them. Hang on. And she snaps her fingers again. And she says, "Girl, present." And out pops this one. She has a bell that is ringing from her ear. She's very small. She looks to be about 5 years old, and she approaches. And she says, "I need you to take them to the library. I'm busy and they're bothering me. Bring me the book that Miss Anne wrote that I found, and bring them whatever I need. And bring me a book on anything magical artifact. Perhaps I can find something and where they are right now. I need information on that Godborn, and I need information on that cursed mask. They need information on artifacts. Take them." And the girl silently nods, and she walks back where she came from, gesturing for you to follow her. Oh, did I not put... Oh, I don't think I put lights in here. Whoops. You see her sort of silently combing through these books. And Asmodai, as you look at her, you get this very strange feeling. Because you know for a fact you've never seen her. She's young. You don't hang out in Vale very often. You certainly don't come around this fucking house if you ever come here. And yet when you see her, you know, I know this person. How do I know this person? Why do I know this person? And she keeps looking at you in a way that makes you think she's doing the same thing. And
I
Jericho,
just keep staring at her with a quizzical look.
that's fair.
What kind of books do you like to read?
She sort of looks at you with her. She glances over at you, Yuriko, with her big eyes, and she doesn't respond. But as you look at her, you realize that the other voice that you had heard as you approached Kai that called out to you sounds. You flash back to that, and you realize that this is most likely the person who sent you that message.
Mm.
But she's not saying anything now, as she's combing through the books and pulls at least one, a very battered journal that just says Ankin on it.
Wait, so I'm confused. I recognize her voice, but she's not speaking to
You
give me a frame of
recognize
reference?
that the voice that you heard call out to you sort of in your head, you're unsure why, but when you look at her, you're like, this is the person who sent that message to me. This is the one that needs help.
Okay. Have we met before?
She cocks her head to the side a little bit before the heavy bell kind of makes her head back the way it was. As she goes and she pulls out yet another book. And this one should interest you, Jeremy, because while it doesn't have your exact mask on it, it does have very similar looking brutal art thing. And the inscription is in a language you can't read, but the mask seems to recognize. Jesus, where the fuck she'd get a copy of that?
You noticed the thing?
Fucking course I do. Not sure I'm gonna be fucking in it, but I can tell who the fuck's on that cover.
Well, I sure hope you can read it, because I sure as hell can't.
Sure I can. It's about Nunya.
Who's Nunya?
None your fucking business. I'm the only bitch you should worry about.
You could have just said... Fuck you.
That was fun. I had to set that up
I
at
love
least
that.
one. I'm sorry.
I love that so much.
As soon as I heard it, I was like, God damn it.
Good. That was my goal. So she has these two books, and she's still combing for a third one. You may continue to speak, but at this point she has not responded to you. So you're unsure if she will respond.
Right, two strong silent taps. In the same room, even.
He does know I'm not silent by choice, right?
Does it fucking matter?
Nah, I guess no.
Oh god, I keep spilling shit all over my arm. You may explore the library as you wish.
I just comb through the books, anything that pops out.
You find a more recent book that is more like pages bound together very loosely. And it has quite messy handwriting, but you can read Stygian. And I don't remember what year I set this in, but it's 5 years prior. And you assume it's about Stygian's release, conquest, and inevitable defeat. That happened 5 years ago. And the heroes involved, who I totally remember the name of, absolutely yes. I totally don't only remember Devon's, I totally remember everyone. She grabs the last
Yes,
book.
you absolutely remember Phelan and Beatrix. And,
Yes.
Fuck, who was Kelly playing? Was it Stork? No. Or was it? No, I think she was playing another barbarian. Anyway.
She has left the library if you would like to follow her.
While she, like, after I had realized that she wasn't responding, I want to take a look for any books with like magic in them, anything to do with like
I
illusion
mean-
spells or.
You've mostly find necromantic tomes and history books.
Sure, I'll take a look at the necromancy ones too.
Okay, give me a second to go through the spells. Where is it? Items and spells. I don't remember what level of spells you get.
I'll send you a link.
Thank you.
You find wish.
Wish.
We're not going to be able to cast that for a while. I can
Oh my
cast...
god, we can get cheap shit.
Nice! Also, Josh is saying I should have named it the Infinity Goblet. I might have to change it to that, and I'm mad about it.
I was about to call it that when I was telling this woman about the stuff we were meant to look for.
I don't know if I could say it with a straight face.
The Infinity Goblet has 6 stones embedded in it.
To be, I mean, if you think about it, just also think about the fact that if I am to say it, I'm going to say that in the accent, and that's going to
Oh
be
my
a very fun word to say.
I would lose it.
Do it. Do it.
The Infinity Goboretto!
And canceled.
And that's getting clipped. Alright.
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. Yes, so after a minute of her being gone, she returns to the library. You can hear them talking outside the door, but you can't hear what they're saying. And she looks at you before she enters this corner and sits down on this soft pillow thing that is there. And you're not entirely sure if she's just waiting for another command or what. But she is fiddling with the bell and can't seem to make herself comfortable because of it. I will decide what necromantic stuff you stole from Nancy afterwards when I can brain.
Okay. I sent you a link and I sent you an image of the list. Make sure that the filters are the same.
Copy link. I can put it in my other Discord. Hello, look at that. Conjuration. Portals that may suffer free intuition. Turn things into other things with enchantment. Buff buffer in between. War magic is like tank mage getting lots of defense, blocking as you guys. Go, do your thing.
Hold on. So she's just trying to get comfortable, and she's found a bunch of books and given them to this woman.
Yes. She's mostly just fiddling with the bell. Trying to, not have her head falling to one side because of a heavy-ass golden bell.
Let me take a look at my spells real quick.
Okay.
Nope, I got nothing for this.
Okay. I mean, you can just
I want
fuck
to take a look.
about with the bell if that was what you were gonna do. Go on.
Yeah, I'd like to go over to her, and I want to take a look at the bell. Does it look to be like magical or?
It looks as though it's not like it doesn't look like it's been pierced through her. It looks like it's more so been clipped. But there are runes on it to keep her from unclipping and removing it, which is why even as she's pulling at it, it's not moving. This necromancer really likes runes.
Okay.
Clearly.
I'm gonna crouch down so that I'm eye level, and I'm gonna ask, Is there a reason you can't speak to us?
She still says nothing. I want you to roll
Does
me
she, like-
perception because your perception is garbage.
Does she nod or shake her head at all?
No, Pat. No. That's why I want you to roll me that. Your perception, by the way, being 10 is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Wow.
Yep.
You can't tell shit. You don't know why at all. Wow.
Well, she's happy with her life.
She seems fine. Yeah, I was gonna give you insight and then you rolled a 2, so you get nothing. You lose.
That's
Good
fair,
day,
that's
sir.
Well, that's fair. How fun was that?
Alrighty. Alrighty then. I mean, the others can do perception too. If they want, if they care about this child.
Well, considering I probably know her, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try.
I will give you
So-
advantage since you have that feeling like, oh, I know this person. Why do I know this person? Because in a way, you would have that connection of, oh, this is what she is feeling. Why the fuck do I know that?
12.
I'll say that's enough. She isn't responding to you not because she can't. You think it's more so out of just a shyness reaction mixed with a sort of fear of just people. She doesn't really know how to respond, and the only person that she's really interacted with is the person who put this bell on her. So she's not really sure what to say.
I just kneel down in front of her, kind of like a couple feet between us, and just say, I get that this is not the best situation right now, but I get the feeling that we both somehow know each other, but don't really know why. I mean, any insight from you would be nice.
She kind of cocks her head to the side a little bit again as she looks at you. And then as she does that, it almost looks like she gets a headache as she grips at her head and shakes it. And you're not entirely sure why she does that, but as you say those words, it's almost as if whatever is in her that's telling her she recognizes you is talking to her again, almost like she has a voice in her head.
Couldn't imagine what that feels like.
Huh. And she still isn't speaking, but she goes back to her bell, and she sort of makes it clear, like, I have to leave. I have to get this bell off. I have to make sure she doesn't notice I'm gone.
I get up and I just go back to talk with her, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
don't-
coming with you.
I also love that she didn't give you her name. She's just there. She's like, you know who I am. You're here for a reason.
Excuse me.
She twitches. Before you spoke, she was doing something that seemed to be taking her concentration. As you speak, she sort of twitches and turns around, and she looks quite irritated. Yes, Fox woman, how may I help you?
Apologies for the interruption, but that girl back there, who is she?
Oh, I don't know. She won't say a thing to me. All I know is that she's the only person I can't see. I can see everybody by their soul. I can tell you're a changeling. You're a fox person from that island, and he's, well, he was some form of humanoid. And I can't see a thing with her. Either she has no soul, or she is something otherworldly, which is why I have that bell on her. I must study her, and she must not leave my home. Why do you ask?
Because I get the feeling I know her. I don't know why, though.
Well, that's impossible. She's a child, and you're, You're a traveler. If you did know her, I don't think you would leave her alone. She doesn't have family, she doesn't have friends. If you do know her, that's quite negligent of you.
Like I said, I don't know why, but it's that feeling.
Well, if
There's
you
just something about her.
Well, if you can coax words out of her, please let me know. It would make you further curious to me, Godborn.
You keep saying that, but
What
what do you mean by that?
I have a theory. You remind me of someone else I met. I think I have to go through this book. I have to find out whatever I know about these gods. I have to find out if there's any connection you might have. Because the fact that there are two of you is just too coincidental. And if that means I have to scour this city to find him, well, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but at least it'll be worth it.
Anyway, that sidetrack is fucking weird. But I get the feeling that she ain't gonna talk to anybody because of that bell. And I'm here asking for your permission to take it off.
Well, permission's been denied. I would more so... I'd need her. I can't say when she's here, and if that bell is the only thing that keeps her in my home, then it stays on.
Or could we at least move it to, like a car or something, so that she's not, it seems like it's causing a great amount of discomfort.
I imagine it is. It's essentially keeping her tethered here. My fucking coaster keeps attacking me.
I mean, the fact that it's weighing down one side of her head.
Perhaps. I'll think about it. She might be of more use to me if she can keep balance. She's quite a good bookie, though. And she holds up the tattered journal. I also see I keep a lot of journals and writings from people who do journeys. This one is from the people who defeated Stygian. I'm trying to determine if they found out anything about the other Godborn, or if there's anything on Stygian that might answer the question about what you are. Other than that, this book over here with the artifacts, I might find something connected to this boy. And the other one is about your big friend over there. I would keep an eye on him, by the way. He seems quite volatile.
Oh, believe us, we've seen. Really good punch, though.
I can only imagine. Now, if all you're going to do is bother me about the girl, I would dismiss you. There's nothing you can do to convince me to leave her. If you can make her escape, I'm not going to chase her. Though, you only have so much favor with me. She has a very high opinion of herself.
You say that like you're trying to convince us to take her.
Well, you know what, Devin? Shut up. I'm very much trying to push you in the right direction because she's not gonna say yes.
I just turn around. Jeremy, follow me real quick.
Oh my god. Jeremy, you're coming with me. We're gonna break this fucking library.
Door. There we go.
Yuriko, before you leave, you see as she turns back and she sort of flexes and goes back into that ritual, and you realize that it is involving this journal, and you realize she's reading it in some arcane way because blindness.
I kneel back down.
She has to use some sort of spell in order to see it, like clairvoyance or something.
Yeah.
It's magical braille.
She's using a spell called text to braille.
Text to braille?
I kneel back down, and I just tell her, we're gonna get you out here. Just stay quiet, and I get the feeling that you're really good at that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she doesn't make that sound, but
Oh,
yes.
noise.
I forgot! Fuck!
And I just reach forward and take off the bell.
Okay. I mean, you just have to scratch out those runes, which is super easy. And as you do, the clamp sort of falls to the ground. And she
I'm gonna
stands.
take a look at that. I'm gonna take a look at that window, see the structural integrity of it.
Which window? It's pretty sturdy. Her whole home seems to be quite fortified. Runes are everywhere to keep it protected.
Mm.
But
Jeremy backs up and starts taking a lunge towards the window.
oh
I'd
Jesus!
suggest not. That makes a
already
lot of
doing it.
noise.
No, do it! I dare
already doing
you!
it.
Do it! You're
He's
doing it
already
now.
doing it.
Doing it.
All
He's
right.
already doing it.
You know what? I'm not gonna make you roll attack for that. I'm just gonna have you roll. Fuck. What would I make you roll for that? An unarmed strike, I guess. Is there a
Shit.
fucking? Is there a check to just fucking body something?
Strength.
I guess so. Yeah. Roll me an
That's it.
athletics check.
Then while he's doing that, I'm just
You
gonna
can make
run
an
over
argument
and
for
push a
athletics.
bookshelf in front of the door.
You can
Oh,
make an argument
okay.
for athletics. You can make an argument for constitution.
Here, I'm gonna pretend this is the bookshelf.
Okay. I'm assuming the door is closed as well.
Well, sure. Yeah. As you,
I'll
I'm gonna. You know
I'll
what?
ask Hanzo to help you.
I'm gonna say that's enough because it's a window and it can't move. So as you, you fucking crash and immediately, you hear against the door, "What the hell are you doing in my library?" And
I just run over to the girl and like fireman carry her out the window.
okay.
I'm gonna gesture for all my I'm gesturing for all my retainers to exit first.
Okay. Well, this is not how I expected this to go. What the heck happened here?
Hmm?
There are two. This is weird. There are two Nisekos and two Hanzos.
That's weird. I only see one of each.
Yeah, I only see.
Oh,
one.
now they're gone. That was weird.
Oh,
They briefly clone themselves just for the fun of it.
I didn't anticipate this was how you were gonna do this. How am I gonna handle this?
I was trying to be a bit more stealthy, but okay.
if you had
Stealth,
warned us, maybe we could have
Jeremy?
rocked
Really?
the door.
All right.
Since I'm ushering out all my retainers first, perhaps she's able to somehow get through in that time.
No, she's doing something else. She's coming through here.
Okay.
As she's outside and you've done this and she's quite just try to stealth mission with the fucking Hulk. This was inevitable. As you do this, the girl looks at you and she looks at the home and she looks back at you. She doesn't say anything.
Does your home look like me? No, but can it smell like me?
Oh my god. She backs a bit away from the house, and you watch this very strange thing unfold. I'm not sure if you could stop it if you even tried. Mostly because I haven't ironed out this character like 100%. I know most of her ability. You see Nancy like, "What the hell did you just do to my library?" She's pissed. But you watch as this girl who has now removed, and I must say, I have to ask, Asmo, did you read the thing that you were given?
I was given the thing.
The thing you picked up about Stygian.
I'd say so, yeah.
On the front is a sort of poor sketch, but even in its poorness, you can see that when she's removed the green necktie that was around her, you see a necklace that matches Stygian's earrings. And you watch as this girl sort of begins to levitate, and her eyes go from already dim to pitch black, and her hands crackle with
shit.
dark magic. And this dome of dark magic completely envelops Nancy's home. That was her name, but y'all didn't learn it, so it's fine. And whatever protests you heard from Nancy are gone, as her everything is enveloped. And the girl pauses for a moment as she looks at you. And then something appears at her feet, and she jumps through it and vanishes.
Yeah.
Nice. So you just basically broke this woman's window, cursed her house, and now you have no leads on this artifact.
I
going
mean,
to-
something
I'm
tells
gonna
me
pick
it
up-
was gonna go this way anyway.
I'm gonna pick up
True.
a rock from the ground and throw it into the darkness, see if anything happens.
As soon as it enters, you don't hear or see anything in it.
But you hear a faint fucking ow.
I would say it takes a moment before another thing opens behind you three, because you do need this, and I'm a very forgiving. Oh wait, no, shoot, go back.
You go into the
Fuck,
darkness.
hang on.
We go into the
Fucked up.
darkness.
You go over there for a second.
A hand comes out and grabs us and pulls us in.
Yeah, essentially. You are pulled in, all 5 of you, except when you enter, the house seems mostly untouched. I don't know where I put her. Where is... Oh, I deleted her! Didn't mean to.
Oops.
You collapse sort of on the ground as she's warped you back in. Her arms are crossed and she is tapping her foot. And she goes, so do you mind telling me why the hell you decided breaking my window to break out someone I can't see was the smartest idea?
Ask
Well,
Jeremy.
to be fair, you were vague as shit.
You know what? I'm generous. And you've given me quite the information. I want that mask. I want to know what you are. And the other 3 are just along for your ride. So let's let bygones be bygones this one time. And as long as you don't break anything else in my house, I think
can promise
we can...
I'm not going to break anything, but Jeremy,
Well,
He does know I can't take it off, right?
I will look at this. Now, I think I have an interesting lead on where I have books on these pieces, ancient artifacts that must be connected to this boy. It will take me some time to get through this book, but I think I will be able to find you your first lead. If you have anything else you have to do, perhaps we should do it together, so that you're prepared and you know what you... I notice your friend is carrying a lot of weaponry. Is there a reason why he has so many... No, wait, she can't see that. Fuck! I'm bad at playing a blind character. Shut up. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Question. This takes chronologically after the black hole shows up?
The
Or
dome
the-
over her
I
home?
mean,
Yes.
The weapons could be making some clanking and rattling.
Yeah. I think she'd be able to tell you're carrying a lot of weaponry, just not what weaponry.
just sounds
Or a
of
lot of
metal
silverware.
clanging.
And yes, Yuriko, this happens after the dome appeared over her house, but as you have been worked back in, it looks completely untouched from the inside.
Mm.
Which, I mean, you can roll an Arcana check if you want to find out what might be causing that, but...
Yes.
Jesus!
That is indeed what I would like to do.
Okay! You can't roll fucking perception worth a damn, but 26 for Arcana. You can surmise that her walls are covered in hundreds upon hundreds of runes that are meant to protect her. You can assume that the massive amount, something is causing this amount of power to be basically shielding the inside of her home. As long as she is inside, none of it is touching her. Whether or not that's the same for outside, you have no proof. As far as you know, it's just the inside of her building that is safe.
Okay. So my next question is, what exactly is going on outside, so?
What are you talking about?
Your house is a black hole on the outside now?
I would assume it has to do with the girl that you most likely removed from the premises.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, she has no soul. If I could have seen this coming, I would have done a lot more research on her before making her my bookkeeper. I have a lab
To be
behind.
fair, she can't see much coming.
I did notice
God damn it,
something.
Jeremy!
I did notice something about the girl, though.
What did you notice?
She had Stygian's earrings?
Oh, that. Stygian did have those, from what I remember being described. It's possible she had some form of connection to the goddess, which might explain why she has no soul. She might have given it to her. It might have been stolen. From my estimates, the girl was about 5 years old, and 5 years ago, Stygian appeared, wreaked some havoc, and then was ultimately killed and scattered across the planet. Or killed. Oh, wow.
So
that whole thing played.
maybe she is a piece of her?
I wouldn't assume as much. In order to separate yourself like that, you would need quite a bit of time. I don't think she had any of that. I don't think she anticipated 5 mortals taking her down.
Well, wasn't she banished for a while? Couldn't she have prepared it then?
I don't...
Before she came back and then killed her sister?
Okay, well, she didn't kill her sister, but yes.
Try to.
I don't... It was a very long time ago. I might have to pick up more books at the bazaar. I don't know enough about their history. I frankly didn't care about any of them until recently, when I found out one of them was interested in world domination.
I'm sorry. I know you can't hear me, but back the fuck up there.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're doing like some hand motions, being like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's like, whoa! But even that, she can't see. She's blind.
Yes, but there's 2 people who can see.
Well, it'll take me some time.
Yeah. So, Yurika is gonna notice this, maybe. Actually, maybe not, because
her passive is so bad.
Jeremy's behind her.
Jeremy's
I'm also
behind her.
right next to him.
Yeah, he...
Are you doing that? Are you doing that?
Maybe not.
You see Jeremy waving his arms like, whoa, 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 slow down.
I got the feeling the big guy. I got the feeling the big guy is saying back up for a second.
I don't know how people don't know about what Stygian did. She must be from a country she didn't affect in time. She was around. She tried to take over the planet because of 1,000,000 years of banishment, family matters. And when she returned, she was more than a little bitter. 5 mortals, including the other Godborn, destroyed her, I think. I wasn't there, and even if I was, I couldn't have seen it anyways. I just know that Solstice sacrificed herself, and Stygian died along with her eventually. And since then, I've been attempting a resurrection ritual to bring back Solstice, which is why the obnoxious toe-headed boy is back. God damn it, wait, I can't use physical descriptions. Fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck! I'm so bad at this!
All good, all good.
One day I'm gonna get better.
You can mention the other senses. Mention how he's like screechy or he waffles about.
The obnoxious, screechy boy who won't stop talking, who I had to banish from my home. And now you're all caught up. Now. And as she says that, you hear the door open from the other side as this one enters.
Enters and completely ignores everybody.
You know what? Shut up. Are you okay? And Nancy whips around and she says, "Who said that?" Where?
That is Nisako. She is one of my retainers.
And Nisako approaches and she says, "It's nice to meet you." I'm trying so hard not to do the accent. Devin, what have you done to me? She's looking around.
And now
you.
you're canceled.
Nisako puts her hand out and Nancy sort of...
And you get a
reaches for it.
cancel. Then you get a cancel.
As soon as she touches Nisako and she looks at her, it takes a second and she goes, "I believe we have nothing more to discuss, Foxwoman. You have your business, I have mine. I'll get back to you when I have artifact information."
That would be very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Use a different one. Aussie Fox! I think that'd be it'd be very weird if two people from the same country, one had a Japanese accent and one had an Australian accent.
To be fair, in Arcane, there's a character named Victor who has a Russian accent, which nobody else in the show does.
Nice.
Even though he came from the same place as everyone else.
Yeah, this went way different than I anticipated, but, like, hey, you have this. You
Nothing
can.
ever goes as planned.
Nope. But I mean, hey, it worked. So you have that. You have the weapons you can sell, but you have the weapons you can sell, but you don't know where that would be, but I can take you there with her because she knows the city, and you know that eventually she's going to come to you with information on it. We are an hour in. This was definitely meant to be a tutorial for where the selling and buying is going to be, and we spent way longer in here than I meant. You also know she's using very odd words for Asmo, so something's up with him. And she's very interested in the mask that Jeremy is wearing.
So just so we're out of your hair, can you just describe to us where to go for, like, shopping stuff?
Cryptic narcissists tend to take their time. Oh, you're going to want to go to the Sun District Bazaar. It's across from here. I have to purchase things anyways. Depending on what you're selling, though, you might want to go to the blacksmiths. I can take you there as well. Just give me a moment to get Reggie ready.
Reggie?
As she says that, one of the zombies sort of stands to its full height. And you notice it is wearing a cloak and a top hat, mostly covering his face. And she says, "This is my a retainer, Reggie. I can't see, he can, so he tends to take me around the city." It's her seeing eye zombie. Anyways.
Who needs a service dog when you got a service zombie?
Exactly. Actually, as she says that, and she brings that up, Asmodai... Actually, no, I'll save that for next time. That's fine. Let's go here. Did I put everyone in? I did, except for Nance. So not everything is here because I don't have everyone set. But as you enter this...
You might want to turn off global illumination on this scene.
No, why?
Because it doesn't seem like there's any walls that would obstruct it.
Yeah, you're outside.
But yeah,
It's also black.
Is it?
That's what makes it. That's what makes it pitch black. Having global illumination on means that like people can only see whatever's in their vision. So you go to this. So you go into the scenes menu.
Fuck it. Scenes. This.
It's on the right.
Lighting, token vision, fog.
It should be in. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, now they have an idea of what Nancy sees. Global illumination threshold.
Maybe uncheck token vision.
Uh,
I might be just mixing up the names and stuff. There you go.
Hey, there it goes.
there, yeah. That's way easier. Yeah. So not everyone is here because I totally fucking couldn't make everyone in time. I tried. There's one here, and then the two very covered stalls have people. I made all the maps. It's fine. Nancy and Reg walk ahead, and they are Oops. Wow, that's terrible. She's immediately going here. And you see her talking with this woman. Mostly getting ingredients. Just listen, look how freaking good I made. Can we please take a second to appreciate my map? I'm so proud of it, and it's like, I'm just sad that it's top down because you can't see all the good little details.
Yeah, typically for like shopping or like roleplay heavy scenes, I'll have like flat images of the location as opposed to like a grid map, because grid maps I usually use for like combat stuff.
Yeah, but I like grid maps. Grid maps are fun. Yeah, she's speaking with this woman, and she says, "Everyone, this is the items master, Charisse. If you need potion or spell components, you should come to her." And Charisse goes, "Oh, are you all friends of Nancy?"
Acquaintances.
Well, anyone who's acquainted with her is a friend of mine.
I would like to be friends with her.
Not very likely.
I get the feeling applications are closed.
Not very likely for you, delusionist. Nancy, as soon as you say, "I would like to be friends," she looks even colder than usual. Oh, dear. I don't know how else to do that. Where did Jeremy go? Jeremy's just hanging.
Jeremy's hanging back.
Just hanging with an armful of swords.
Fair.
Jeremy's back here.
Jeremy just approaches, and suddenly the air grows cold.
Charisse sort of
Not literally, but...
Yeah. Charisse looks at all three of you and goes, "Oh, what a strange crew you always bring me. What can I interest you with today, Nancy?" "Oh, I just need the usual. Reading is a trifle." "Oh, I know. This woman seems rather older, I would say 40s, 50s. And she seems very kind to this very cold woman. She says, and Nancy says, "This place is usually much more open on the weekends, but Charisse is here every day, so I come and see her often. You can buy cloaks over there, arrows over there, crystals and the like over there. I'm sure they'll be more open."
The first thing we need to do is get rid of some of the weapons we do not need.
I'll take you there next then. How much do I owe you, Charisse?" And she says, "Oh, nothing. Nothing, of course. I don't do favors." "Oh, it's all right. You've done plenty for me." "Fine. Let's go, then. And I will take you here. Keep forgetting to add fucking Nancy to this. There we go. I forgot to add... I promise I will get this right next time.
Yeah, take your time, take your time.
Boop, boop, boop. Now you can see it. Again, I made this map. It's good. I like it. Over here by this furnace, you see a woman banging about at a sword. And over here, you see this man going through
There
these
is
weapons on
nothing.
the table. There should be.
We're at the bazaar.
Oh, whoops, boop.
Yeah.
Fixed
Remember to
it.
activate your scenes. Yeah,
Fixed
yeah.
it. You're here. I fixed it. Now you can see her over here doing her thing. And this man organizing his weapons. Older man, younger woman. He looks over as you open the door and says, "Oh, welcome there. How can I help you?"
He's got a lot of swords to offload.
"Oh, well, you're going to want to go
Dumps
talk to
them all on the
Lokria."
table. Okay.
"Lokria." And the girl turns, says, "Oh, hello there. I'm trying to do now give me a second to get back into my southern accent. Look at you. What can I do you for?"
He's got a lot of swords to offset.
"I can
offload.
see that. Oh, my goodness. Well, all right.
Imagine just has them like hanging from a string.
A single string?
Maybe a rope.
What is the name of the sword I gave them? I know the word. Don't tell me the
Scimitar?
word. No, stop. I know the word.
Scimitar.
Fuck. How dare
Yeah, we
you?
got 19. We got 19 daggers and 19 scimitars.
Yeah, you got a lot of... Where? Should I be asking where you got all their weapons?
Yeah, just a couple cultists. It's fine.
I see. Well, if you just drop them over here, and she points over at there's my storage room. I'll melt them down and make something better out of them. And, Carmine, do you mind if you could give them a little bit of pay? He sort of nods. He's like, "Very well, if that's what you want. I totally don't know what to sell them for. I know, 25 times, oh, fuck me, I'm gonna cut that in half, because you're selling them. So, how many did you have, 19?
19 and 19.
Okay, 19 by 13 is 247, and then, give me a second. Oh no, I should have seen this. And then, yeah. And 13. So, he comes to you, Asmodai, because Jeremy seems a bit big for this, and hands you the gold for all that weaponry, which would be 260 gold.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Well, I'd had to do the math on that. Y'all did sell him a lot of things.
I was expecting like 25 or 50.
Well, I'm doing it based on the D&D Beyond site. Shut up. I'm doing on-the-fly research because I'm too stupid to do this beforehand. Listen. It's 19 weapons, and this is a blacksmith. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Plus, there's 3 of you. 4 of you. Cutting forths, like, that's, unless you pool your funds.
Oh shit, I was misremembering how much scimitars are worth.
Yeah, 25 cut in half is 13. I'm actually undercutting you. She says, "Well, is that gonna be all, or hey, James?" Oh no, James gets to see me appropriating his accent. The young woman said,
I've done it first. It's fine.
That's true. The young woman says, "Well, is that going to be all, or do you want to purchase anything? Do you want me to forge you something new?"
I would like to examine the wares.
Okay.
Does anything stand out that's like not typical, that you wouldn't typically find in a blacksmith shop?
Not. I had to double look at that helmet to remember it's a helmet and not a metal beetle. But but other than that, not particularly. Each of these weapons,
Okay.
they're all custom made. A couple of them look like they'd be used by like guard type, but for the most part, they seem to be just something that she's either created to be sold or created through custom order. And if you look at her, you can see cuts along her hand, so she's very dedicated to this. But there doesn't seem to be anything magical, if that's what you're asking.
Well, Jeremy's picking up the axe, so.
Oh!
Wasn't necessarily looking for anything magical, more just like any funky shaped weapons that.
I mean, there are these fucking throwing things.
Throwing. Oh yeah.
It's a one-handed
chocolate.
axe, but in Jeremy's hand, it seems
Tiny.
more half-handed.
Well, you want, big guy, if you want a bigger axe than that, it'll take me a while, but if you just want that one, I can give it to you for just 10 of that gold back.
I just look to Jeremy to see if he approves or not.
Jeremy, do you want another axe?
Jeremy swings it a bit before putting it back down.
Carmine's like, "Now, listen here, please. Don't cause no damage in this shop. Locria takes good care of it, and I don't need to clean this up."
Won't be our intention. Won't be our intention to do any damage here.
That's all I ask.
Well, you needed to test how it handles.
No, yeah. Mask hears Carmine say that and just fucking test me. I dare you. Don't fucking stop me.
Well, considering I have all the gold right now, anybody, anything.
You break the store and Loker just freaks the fuck out. It's one big shuriken? Yeah, it's a big ass weapon.
What is that big? It's called a chakra.
Yeah. I don't actually know if chakras are in 5e. I'll have to make one up myself. That's fine.
I just turned Jeremy. You looking to get another axe or what?
I'll tell you what, Locria begins. If you tell me what kind of weapon you want, if I don't have it right now, then I'll get started on it. And next time you come over, it should be done. And if you need any adjustments on it, I can just quickly get it finished there. That way you can have weapons to order. Plus, it lets my apprentice over there get a little bit of practice.
See, that's where the problem lies. He doesn't talk. He can't.
Oh, well, I mean, but he can hear, right?
Oh, yeah. he
Jeremy
can.
just pulls out to one of his scrap cleavers and holds it in front of her.
Like one of his... Like, the one that you threw at the big dude?
I mean, he has another one.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
last one.
He retrieved it as well when he threw it.
yeah.
Oh, true.
Scrap cleaver. What is it? You want me to just sharpen this, or what?
Yes or no questions. Try to keep up with that line.
What do you want me to? Do you want me to sharpen this?
Have we seen
Nods no.
before?
Not really sure why you're. Do you just want me to make a new one?
Nods yes.
Okay, I can make something better than this unless you want just this. I don't mind making something different. What'd you say, Dev?
Nods enthusiastically yes.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Make you a best battle axe this side of Vale. She's slowly just turning you into a cowpoke. I didn't mean to do that. Do you want to keep your axe, or will she take it?
I mean, he has another, so.
All right, then I will remove one of them from your thing. Oh
So
no, you already. Yeah, you're good.
One of them's gonna be rusty, and one of them's gonna be.
Probably gave the rusty one to her so she could use it as a reference.
Yeah.
Anything else for you two? Probably not for Miss. I don't want to call you something derogatory. Your friend over there. She seems magic. Hey, now listen. We live in a very. There are elves. My apprentice over here is a tiefling. You know.
We live in a diverse city.
We live in a very diverse city. I don't want to call you nothing you don't want to be called. I just don't know what to call you because, we're new people. You know.
I understand. I don't use physical weapons anyway, so I will be just sitting back for now.
Oh, all right. I mean, if you're sure. What about you, Mister? I'd like to know your names, just so I can, call you names.
I'm Asmodai.
Asmodai.
Jericho, and that's Jeremy.
Well, Mr. Asmodai, can I interest you in anything new?
Let me see my inventory real quick. No, I think I'm good.
All right.
Just
I'll make sure
Jeremy's
I'll make sure you pay next time, Mr. Jeremy. I'll make sure that that the next text you get is about as big as you. I'll give you a promise. I don't know how to end this I don't know how to
I mean that's a pretty fine end to the conversation anyway.
Yeah.
You can always just cut to the next scene.
That's the thing, is the next scene was going to be in the next session, because I was just gonna do,
Okay. I want to see what's going on with the cloaks.
Okay, well, there's no one there right now, but you can see, there's no one. I'm just gonna put a placeholder for now. Let's put a placeholder person.
Hey, listen, watch out!
No, you know what, never mind, that's not the placeholder person.
Hey, listen, nice cloaks.
Nice we've got cloaks this month, and next month we'll have cloaks. I was gonna. Well, now I have to. Hang on. Just give me a second.
There's only soup!
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you!
Fuck, I don't have anyone here. Devin, you've ruined everything. Okay, I'll put him
Look
for
for,
now as a...
It's
I got
run
it.
by a cultist.
You can look in the
Put this
My
boy.
Images thing for... Okay.
It's good. I just put a boy here. That's not who's running it. That's just, he's here.
Okay. He kind of looks like Krona.
It's a child.
Gray hair.
Welcome, this voice says. Madam, you look like quite the extravagant traveler. Might I interest you in one of my magic articles?
Do tell.
Oh God, Devin, I hate you so much right now. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm struggling.
You wanted this to run longer, we'll make it run longer.
Didn't want it to run longer. I objectively didn't. Oh my God. Okay. Well, each of my things are made from the finest cloths you can find in all of Calistar. I even have some imported from the beautiful desert city of desert country of Dunis. I know words, I promise you. The person who's voicing me is just a fucking idiot. But if you need something a bit more enchanting, this beautiful white one, for example, it makes things quite, let's say, my brain shut down. Give me a second. I hate you so much.
You're welcome. I'm giving you improv experience.
I hate you. I was gonna do a thing and I hate you. What is it? It's a thing. That's blur. That's what it was.
Ooh.
It makes things very difficult for other people. It makes things difficult for people to see you, and oh my God, what is that giant person approaching? I'm afraid I don't have anything in your size, Mr. Mask.
His name is
Jeremy just
Freak.
looks at the white cloth, grabs it, and starts wiping his face with it.
That's going to be 30 gold.
Yuriko tries and fails to physically stop him.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would just say that's going to be 30 gold, sir. I don't exactly give things away for free samples.
I got it.
You gonna give it? Okay.
Yeah.
James says you're way better at improv than me. If that helps, I feel so bad. Does that make his face hard to see? No.
If only.
Go from 273 to 243.
Yes. All right. So you just literally took the white cloak that was behind him.
To be fair, big man means long arms.
Yep. No, I'm not questioning that. I'm just confirming that.
Yes,
So-
he has a 15-foot reach.
Displacement.
And was 30 gold to like
Purchase it.
buy the thing outright? Okay.
Yeah, it's yours now.
Nice.
Congratulations, you own a cloak.
Congrats, you
That
now
is
own a very
flatly
messy cloak.
used.
Mildly used. I have someone who can enchant them with further things. They can give you extra spells. But for now, I think you have your fill, madam. Unless your friend over here, your very bearded, handsome man, would like something.
You're trying to hit on me? It ain't working.
I simply am saying it as it is, sir.
But also, you just got you got like a unenchanted cloak that's just low key.
Well, this lovely black one is unenchanted, and it would only be about 5 gold. It's one of my newer works. It's not quite as lovely as the other ones. It's not quite a cloak of many fashions,
That's perfect. I'll take it.
which I've just learned is an actual item in the Forgotten Realms.
A cloak of
And
many
it-
fashions.
Dude, it's called the Cloak of Many Fashions, and I have to show it on stream because it looks fucking amazing. Hang on, images. It's gonna be on stream in 2 seconds. Oh, whoops. No, actually, wait. It's supposed to be browser. Look at that. That's so good.
I love that so much.
It's so pretty.
I'm just realizing I am not subscribed. 'Cause
Weird.
I'm getting
Whoops.
ads.
What have I done? I've deleted the whole game.
What?
Also, that was a very gaudy cloak.
It was so good. I loved it.
Yeah.
I want that. That looks fun. Anyways, I just had to show that off because I loved its name, the Cloak of Many Fashions.
I didn't know that cloak existed before now, but I am much happier knowing that it does.
It's apparently a very common item, which is disappointing.
Well, so the rarity just mostly like implies that like it doesn't have very much combat application
Yeah.
usually. So like the ones that give you more of an edge in combat are typically higher rarities, and the price for those typically goes up exponentially.
James says it's the amazing Technicolor cloak.
The amazing Technicolor Dream Cloak.
Woo!
Like one of the other common items that also happens to be a cloak that I really love is the Cloak of Billowing, where as an action you can cause the cloak to billow dramatically in the wind.
Awesome. I want that.
It's not very useful in terms of the action economy because you have to spend your whole action, which you would otherwise use making an attack or casting a spell. But if you need to like stand dramatically at the top of a ledge and like and shout down to the peasants below you that they need to get out of the way, it's perfect for that.
I need that immediately.
It would be perfect for a bard.
How much is he selling
James
it
says
for?
imagine, not James, sorry, Josh says imagine if you sewed that into the gaudy cloak.
How much is he selling it for?
Oh, the gaudy cloak, he's not selling that yet. I don't worry.
The minute he sells it, I'm buying it.
That's so good. I like how you went from I need a low key to I'm buying this ugly ass cloak that billows in the wind.
Well, the description of the cloak means that it can look like any other cloak you want.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's the cloak. That's the cloak of many fashions.
So good. Well, I see you two have quite the nice cloaks. I'm ashamed to admit I've never quite met a man of this size. And honestly, with the disrespect he showed my cloak of blurring, I'm not sure he really deserves one either. And the mask goes, yeah, fucking stop me from taking one if I want one. It's a shame they're all ugly as shit.
Hey, we are murderers, sure, but I'll be damned if we become thieves.
Are you
What
not?
you got
I'm
against
just
thieves, huh?
realizing
You're
that's a
damned
step
already.
down in terms of severity.
Are you not damned already? Does a mask dream of wearing clothes? I mean, you can. Because these two hooded ones have hoods over them, and there could be people in there. You can also go to those ones if you want, or we can end session and continue next week.
I think I want to spare you the agony and end session now.
Devin
Hold
wants to kill me.
I'm just wondering. I won't do this session if you don't have anything prepared for the other stalls. But do you have stuff prepared for any of the other stalls?
I
If so, we
sort
can
of have
do it.
something prepared for this one, but it's not mandatory. And the other
Which
one,
one is that?
this one down
Yeah.
here. It is food, because I like food, glorious food, which would be camping supplies technically, which I don't think we're doing, but we could. I kind of want to.
We could.
We could do what Baldur's Gate does for long rest. That'd be mean. I don't want to do that, but we could.
Which is.
You can't long rest if you don't have enough supplies.
Yeah, that's
Rations,
mean.
basically.
Rations, and yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, what'd you say, Nai?
Yeah, that's mean.
I know, that's why I don't want to do it! Most of this bazaar, is flavor until I can, get them readied. This one is gonna have
you
people in
near-
it.
When right now I'm running out of the abyss where my long rests are even meaner.
Jesus, Devin, you're a cruel
First you
human being.
nearly kill me, then you make materials for a long rest. How dare you?
I'm not gonna do it. I am ending session now because I couldn't get enough people in the bazaar. It's fine. I might just make
fancy food.
There is fancy food in there, like bunt cake. I might just make all of the bazaar people look like Charisse and just use her icon maker. The problem is I have a different plan for that, so I might not be able to. Anyways, end of session.
What if they're just all Charisse and they are just clones? Who's the original? You'll never know.
You'll never know. Okay, end of the session. I've fucking boop.
Alright. Next time, Agnos will probably be back from photosynthesizing.
He will
after...
stop photosynthesizing, but also before the end, I just want to show off that map because I'm really proud of it.
What map?
The map for the bazaar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open up Dungeon Alchemist. I want everyone to see it. Oh, that's not the right window. Hey, Dungeon Alchemist, do you want to fucking run? Thank you. This one. Boop. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right thing. Ah, shoot. It's this one. Boop. Boop. There. Oh, that's not right. Okay,
It's
hang on.
just
Hey,
a
the
model.
library Jeremy fucked up.
It's the library, yeah.
You were just on Has a Dark mode if you go into settings.
I don't...
It's just a model.
Yeah, so I don't know why this, by the way, turns very blue when I exported it. Oh, the stupid thing isn't working. Hang on. Let's do... Where is it? Display capture. There we go. So I'm not sure why this turned blue when I exported it. But everything that is blue in the map is actually green. Y'all didn't explore this room, but it's her experimentation room. There's a cage.
Oh, I thought that was just
I might replace this with there's a new item in Dungeon Alchemist called the zombie incubator. I might put that in it. Her garden, which is where she was screaming at you from. She's also tired as plants.
Zombie what?
Zombie
Zombie
incubator.
This is Dungeon Alchemist.
You can incubate zombies?
I guess, with this thing.
What? So they can smell worse?
Aged like a fine egg.
Sunderstruck Bazaar. There it is. Whoop, there we go. Whoops. Nope. Stop. So, like, in this one here, in this tent, I put food and stuff. It's where it's where you buy your food and most of your stuff. Nancy can smell them better. Like this beautiful...
Whenever we want emergency bunt cake.
Hell yeah. This is Sharice's place. As you can see, she has nuts, flowers, she has teeth, you know. You know.
Anything you could need, really.
Potion ingredients. The others, like this one just has a bunch of random potion stuff, and I realized that would make Sharice pointless, which is why I put the tent over her, because you can't see it that way. We have this one. I think this was just straight, like, potions or enchanted items. I think it was actually enchanted items. The cloaks. This is really cool. I actually love this. The cloaks can be customized.
Mm-hmm.
So I can put, like, this, and it changes, and now it looks ugly.
But you can have an anime girl cloak.
Yeah. That's not right. That's not the right color. I meant to put that image. There we go.
Put a fucking Hago cloak.
Oh, hey. Hegao, yeah.
Cigarette, Hegao.
Cigarette, Hegao. Maybe combat could be avoided by offering bunt cake. Bunt cake is the solution to all problems.
Anyway, I have to go.
Alright, well then I'll end stream. Next game will be next week. Hopefully there will be more combat and shit to do. Hey look, it's Eve. Not anymore. Alright, next time there will be more stuff to do and the game will begin. Proper and Asmodai, and not Asmodai, Aganos will be there. Asmodai will also be there, but that's less of a problem. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye!
Wow.
Now we finished the tutorial.